Yo, what's going on, everybody? Sinumatic, and I kind of just want to make another video and let you guys know that I am trying to get back to posting more again. One thing about these gameplays, this is an old gameplay. I don't know if I've posted it before. It's just on my hard drive. I had like 10 of them, so I just grabbed one. But for those of you who don't know, lately I've been playing a lot of League of Legends, and a lot of times I stream that on my Twitch TV channel right now. If you want to check that out, just follow me on Twitter. That's usually tweets it out whenever I go live. But if you missed the last video, I am currently waiting to get my two of my dogs back. I found out today I get them both back. I think on the 23rd or the 25th of this month. Um, I also started a new job. I work at Old Charlie's in Evansville right now, the city that I live in. Just finally got through all the little stupid training and stuff like that they have. So I'll be on the floor this week with the terrible. Most people that don't know, when you start serving, usually for the first week or two, they put you in a terrible like schedule because they don't want to overwhelm you. They say, which I can handle it, but I'm pretty much going to be bored for the next week or so until they start giving me a decent section. Then I can start working on paying all these bills and people that I owe and all that kind of good stuff. But as you guys know, the new DLC for Black Ops just came out, and honestly, I do want to check it out, and I do want to play the game, but there is just something right now saying, don't turn it on, Sinumatic. Like, in all honesty, I want to play Call of Duty, but it gives me a headache thinking about turning the game on, and then starting it up, playing it, all that, blah, blah, blah. Like, I would much rather currently just keep having fun with League of Legends. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I suck at it. I just started playing against actual people instead of the AI, and I am getting my ass kicked, but, it's a challenging game, and it actually, it intrigues me. It makes me want to get better at it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to play it. It's not like one of these games where you can pick it up and play a game for 10 minutes and have basic things down of how to play it. It takes days and days, but all that's going on. For anybody, like I said, who's missed a lot of the videos I did post up last, currently we are debating, the two chickens died. The two chickens got trampled by the ducks, unfortunately. Nothing I could really have done about that. When they were bought like that because they said that the chickens and ducks would go together well, and they would make each other happy, whatever. Keep each other happy, whatever, because there would be more people there or whatever. But that did not happen. Now we're stuck with two ducks. We're contemplating getting rid of the ducks right now because I don't really want them, but I don't want them to just like get, like one guy wanted to take them, but he wanted to eat them. And I said no, no. I do have another guy that possibly wants to. He lives in the country, and he said him and his wife wanted some ducks as pets, but they never have got around to buying them, that he would take them. So I might give them to him. My old lady's mother has a chicken coop, so we might keep them and try to attempt to put them in the backyard. I don't know yet. Just another headache that I'm going through right now. I've said this many times, but for those of you that don't know, my son has 4 turtles. My daughter has 2 ducks. Me and my wife have 3 dogs. And we live in a small house right now, so not really room for all of that. I love animals, but I don't want to be like that old lady that's got 17,000 cats in her house at the same time. But, yeah, so we got a lot of work to do with that. And I done talked with her. I don't abuse my animals. I don't neglect them, but there are things that I feel like I've neglected my animals in a sense. Like my little dog Basil, he's a Tibetan Spaniel. Kind of looks like a Pekingese in a way. And the last 4 or 5 times he needed his haircut, I went and paid. I paid like $40 and bought some dog clippers because every time I called to set up an appointment to get him cut, they were like, it'll be another week and a half. And it's gonna cost like $60, blah 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 blah. So I've been just shaving his hair at home, but then I think about that. It's my dog. He doesn't like get out much. He goes out to shit and piss, and then he doesn't want to do nothing but come back in the house. So it's not like I'm out parading him around for everybody. So I would need him to have like a decent haircut, but you know, at the same time, I'm like, you know, he deserves to get a decent haircut and all that kind of stuff and be pampered. Like, that's one thing we don't do. We haven't been taking them. Their shots are about to be pretty much up to date, but we don't like have a schedule set. And like I said, just like my kids have, you know, checkups at the doctor and all that stuff, we need to start sitting down and focusing on making sure my dogs have their shots up to date all the time, their checkups. If you don't have dogs, just know that if you plan on getting one, fleas are a big mess. And I have 3 dogs. It cost me $120 for a 3-month supply of flea medicine for all 3 of them together. So $40 a dog for 3 months. A lot of money goes involved in this. You know, the turtles filters. You know, you gotta buy filters. You gotta buy food. A lot of different stuff. And you know, like I told her, if we're gonna keep these animals, like the turtles, for instance. I know this is gonna sound silly, but they're water turtles and they're in a tank. But you know, I want to start taking them out and let them play in the backyard and shit like that. Like, let them move around in, like, the real world, not just stuck in a tank all their life. So these are all the things that I'm sitting around thinking about, how I'm going to catch up my bills, pay back the people that I owe, which I really only owe, other than bills, one person. That's Jimbo Slice. And he actually, like I said, helped me get my dogs so I can get my dogs out of the pound or whatever you want to call it. But once I do all that, I do have a lot of plans. I'm running out of time on this video. I was going to say, you know, for those of you that watch my vlogs and say, oh my god, look at your basement, you got like this blue tarp and a thing. Like, as soon as I get all this stuff taken care of, I'm getting my graphics card fixed. I just got to send it in and they're going to replace it for free. So I'll be able to run dual monitors when I live stream. I'm going to pay my bills, catch them up, and then I'm going to spend about $50 to $100, and I'm going to make the background of the basement actually look like a room, so you guys aren't looking at a blue tarp. Might even decorate it, or even invest in a green screen eventually. It depends on how this YouTube stuff pans out. I don't really want to put any more money into it. The basement, you know, $30, $50, $100 for the basement, I don't consider that a YouTube investment. A green screen, I would consider a YouTube investment. And honestly, YouTube is becoming harder and harder, and even people like me that has been even semi-successful are feeling the wrath of YouTube. So I don't know if I want to invest more money into it. I really looked at the gaming stuff as an investment in gaming more than YouTube, so it didn't matter. It is what it is. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I'm doing okay other than that, but we got I got some random videos, real quick before I get there. I got some random videos that I recorded to upload before I stopped uploading. And I probably will just randomly upload those throughout the next week or 2. But like I said, for those of you wondering, I do plan on getting some more videos up, some vlogs, some news. I'm not going to do actual news video on the Boston Marathon. You know, my condolences go out to anybody that was hurt or died in that. I just really don't want to make a news video about that. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know. Like, I just feel weird about it. And other than that, like I said, news, hip-hop news, vlogs, and maybe some League of Legends commentaries. They won't be live, so they take a lot of effort because they're 20 to 40-minute videos. Then I render them down and then commentate over them and then upload them. And I don't know. We'll have to see how all that works out. But like I said, if you could, leave a like on this video so other people see it. Tweet it out for me, all that kind of good stuff. I'm going to be out. Peace.